Item: SCP-750. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-750 presents no threat unless applied directly to a human eye, and so shall be kept in Dr. Langley's office until all relevant tests and studies are completed. All instances of SCP-750 are to be removed from the previous user after testing has been completed, whereafter they are to be cleaned and returned to their included case. Description: SCP-750 is a group of 24 contact lenses, designed presumably to correct myopic or hypermetropic vision. When a pair of SCP-750 is applied, they attach to the cornea and become unable to be removed physically by the wearer, though others can still remove them. Users of SCP-750 report an immediate blurring of their vision after application, followed by a period of extreme dizziness. When the user recovers from this daze, they describe a change in perception. This change seems to worsen with time, and prolonged exposure to the object will cause a wearer to permanently suffer the noted effects of SCP-750 even when the item has been removed from the cornea, in addition to affecting the wearer's sense of touch, smell, hearing, and taste. The only method of treatment at this point is to sever the optic nerve of the affected eye. Personnel exposed to SCP-750 have reported the following alterations to their vision: man-made walls, ceilings, and floors being covered in a substance described similarly to biofilm. The sky being a dark red color, with clouds always appearing to be black. Food items instead resembling a collection of dismembered human limbs, organs, and viscera. Visions of small insects emerging from pores on their skin. Viewed written language becoming an unidentified language. Works of art changing. Paintings depict violent scenes from human history, and statues become depictions of unworldly creatures, not identifiable with any known species. In addition, those affected will react with violent revulsion to other human beings, as well as ignoring any attempt to engage in interpersonal conversation or communication. Prolonged exposure to SCP-750 can and has resulted in schizophrenia, PTSD, dissociative identity disorder, and antisocial personality disorder.